In this video, I'm going to be talking about artificial intelligence and the impact it's going to have on the on academics and how a lot of things are going to be going down, but academically. So if you're new to this channel, please like, subscribe, drop a comment, and yeah, let's keep it going. So guys, as you might have noticed, we're now living in a very fast-paced life, and there are a lot of changes that are happening, and there are a lot of changes that are coming. And amongst the change which is already here or coming, if you haven't really taken time to look at it, is the move in artificial intelligence. So with the move in artificial intelligence, you have to try as much as you can to get yourself acquainted to artificial intelligence. Get yourself acquainted to what they mean by robotics and all of that. I know it's a bit overwhelming, and some of the people who are my subscribers and who follow the content that I put out, they can easily say that some they feel like they're too old for it and stuff. But if your mind can still allow you, it is gonna be a very, very good idea. It is gonna be very, very helpful for you to take time and study much, get as much information as you can about artificial intelligence and how it's most likely going to shape the world. At the present moment when I'm talking, this is August 2023, it's still a guessing game. Whoever is going to be telling you that this is happening, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, they are trying to also look into the future and come up with estimates. And their estimates can never be like 100% correct. They can be slightly off, but it's something that you have to have a look at and try to see how it's going to shape what you're going to be doing. Is it going to come and replace jobs? It's an obvious, it's a no-brainer. You look at it in this sense. There's a time we used tapes and technology evolved and we moved into CDs. Technology evolved again and we moved into USB sticks. Technology evolved again. People are saving things and transferring things with cloud and everything. So think about how all those companies were affected, and some companies which were producing tapes, VCRs and all of that, they are now nowhere to be found. DVD players are almost about to become a thing of the past. CD players, it's tough to even come across a CD player now. So it's gonna be more or less the same, but how are you gonna ride the curve? You're not gonna just sit there in fear, because if you're gonna be sitting there in fear, you're not going to be able to, what can I say? You're not gonna be able to benefit. But if you're going to be part of those who are gonna benefit, I would strongly suggest, strongly suggest that you quickly get into it. Quickly get into, get yourself acquainted to artificial intelligence. From what I've noticed, it looks like a knife. You know, you take a knife and you put it in a child's hand. The child is most likely not gonna do much. Okay, it's gonna look at it as a play toy. You take a knife, you put it in a butcher's hand. The butcher is going to use that tool to make a lot of money. You take the same knife, you put it into a murderer's hand. The murderer is gonna do so much damage. That's what artificial intelligence is all about. If you're still gonna be lazy and you're still not gonna be trying as much as you can to see how best you can change your life using it, your life is not gonna change. If you're just gonna be on the behind side and you're just gonna be crying about it, your life is still not gonna be changing. A lot is gonna be affected. At the present moment, there are now so many, a few driverless cars are now being pushed in. And think about the impact it's gonna have, let's say, on e-hailing services like Ubers and whatever, which means if you're gonna be found in that space and you don't do things to upgrade yourself, it's going to be a very tricky future. So try as much as you can to embrace change. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Do not fight it, because most of the careers are gonna be affected. But how are they still gonna be affected? They'll still need people in some instances. Other instances, it will be just a click of a button and that's it. But as for you, you are here because you're interested in academic, scholarly things. I would really strongly advise that part of your career expo for your child, for yourself, part of your career expo for your child and yourself is to get acquainted with artificial intelligence. Get acquainted with artificial intelligence. Look for options, look for loopholes, look for places. How best can you benefit out of it? How best can you benefit out of it? How is the low qualification going to be affected by artificial intelligence? How is the accounting qualification going to be affected by artificial intelligence? How is your business qualification going to be affected by artificial intelligence? How is what else? Auditing, a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff are going to be affected, but the more that you know, the better it is for you. The better it is for you, you're gonna be making better decisions, because it's going to be one of the most painful things that you're gonna come across, or that you're gonna go through, is having to study a qualification, and at the end of the day, that qualification is irrelevant. Remember what happens with institutions. Institutions and places of learning, most of them, they are there for profit. In as much as they are doing their part in educating and equipping people, they are also there for the profit motive. So they are not going to give up on school fees just for the mere fact that when you don't know, or you don't know that this qualification is a bit irrelevant. You know, there are people who are trying to do qualifications, let's say banking, to become a bank teller. Most of the functions of the bank teller at the present moment, a person can do them automatically on a machine. And it's something that you might have to consider before you jump into a qualification of banking. I do apologize for the background. They're still busy fixing a few things. But yeah, I do apologize for the background, as long as you can hear me. But I just thought it a beautiful moment to have a chat before I flood you with a lot of information and a lot of tutorials and explanations on things. That, are you sure of the qualification that you study, number one? And number two, how best is that qualification going to be helping you in the future? How best is that qualification going to be helping you in the future? Because we're moving from a time where most of the people are gonna be having what do you call it? Let me think of the name. They're going to be having bachelor's degrees. Bachelor's degrees are gonna be flying all over. You know, college degrees are gonna be flying all over, and opportunities are still going to be as scarce as they are. So, in that essence, try as much as you can to look, how best can I also benefit? How can I benefit? In what ways? Change is coming. How can I be a part of that change? Don't look at it and say, oh, I struggle to understand cell phones, or I struggle to understand computers. Jump into the digital thing. Jump in as much as you can, and jump in quickly. We're already late, I understand, but there's still time for you to alter your course and get into a place where you can be at a better advantage. Unemployment is going through the roof, as they are saying, but I was listening to one of the richest people in South Africa, and he was complaining about a time which is going to come, where he was saying there are going to be people who are unemployable. You know, it was a bit of a shocker, but looking at the trend of things, he was pretty much telling the truth. It is going to be difficult, because in as much as AI is going to take some opportunities, AI is also going to present other opportunities. And ask yourself, are you going to be at a position of taking advantage of the other opportunities that AI is going to be presenting? Or are you going to be part of those people who are going to be complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining? You have an opportunity now. I know you're a bit late, but you do have like an opportunity to make sure that you try your level best to get into it. Your child is in high school, congratulations. Your child is in high school, congratulations. You have a chance to alter and make sure that you give your child a chance. You give your child a shot. You as well, give yourself a shot. Take a swing at it. Opportunities are going to be coming. And please please embrace change, embrace artificial intelligence. It's unfortunate that some students see artificial intelligence as a way of cheating exams, but at the end of the day, you're the one who's gonna be empty. You're the one who's gonna be empty, and you're the one who's gonna be not knowing what is going on in the world around you. You're gonna come up with a CV, congratulations, you have a degree in this. Chances you're gonna pass the interview. After passing the interview, your employer is going to be looking at how best can you then be utilized, then only to realize that you don't even know any of the basics in that field that you claim to be degreed on. So try as much as you can not to cut corners if you want to be using your qualification at the end of the day. Try as much as you can to follow it out. Don't be too quick to give in, like to give in to the edge of cutting corners and everything, because you're going to be useful in the future if you know your story. You're going to be useful in the future if you know your story. But artificial intelligence is already here. It's already here, and the sooner you embrace it, the better it's gonna be. The sooner you embrace it, the better it's gonna be for you, for your family, and for generations which are to come. So take time, and when you find time, just revisit the qualification that you're studying, revisit your career goals, and in as much as you'll be doing that revisiting, being on the drawing board, ask yourself important questions. In this move of artificial intelligence, where is this career going to take me? Where is this career going to take me? And where is this qualification? Is this going to be a step ahead? Don't have this conversation at the end of the day when you're sitting with 300, 400,000 worth of student loan debt. Don't have this conversation at the end, 2, 3, 4 years from now. And don't have the conversation then, because by then it will be a bit too late. And by then, who knows what will be going on. But a lot is going on academically. Let us try and embrace artificial intelligence. And if you reached this part of the video, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to be doing a lot of these in between where we just get a chance to chat as you are doing your qualification, as you are using the videos that I'm also going to be uploading, so that I get a bit of feedback from you, as in like what do you want me to talk about, and we'll keep on talking and communicating, interacting. And remember to please start early. Start your studies early. Don't play my videos on the last minute. You will not understand anything, and it is not gonna be well with you. So thank you so much for liking this video. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed, and see you on the next one.